Hello and welcome everyone. It's Terry Sparzande. Thank you for being here and connecting today. I am really excited. We've got an incredible guest. We've got Dawn Crystal back with us, and we are going to be diving directly into your energy body or your biofield. So if you have been feeling like, what is it that maybe is holding me back? What is it that keeps this lingering feeling that might be going on in my life, like a static that doesn't allow me to have the greater appreciation, the greater abundance, the greater and deeper feelings of love, or maybe even just the feelings of well-being or vitality. We're going to be looking into this, and Dawn is an amazing channel. She's able to actually look in and see what is in that energetic biofield. And this is not just in your body. This is in the area all around your body. But what she does through her work and through angelic sounds is she actually is able to shift the frequency. And we're going to be talking about that as well. And we're going to be doing some mini reboots today. So what you'll want to do to get and be a part of that is go ahead and press *2 on your phone and raise your hand, and we're going to get started. And what I am really excited about is the ability to help people. And we're even going to be doing a biofield power cleanse to clear, block, stagnated energy. And there's no doubt in this time, we are picking up a lot of the collective energies, a lot of the collective feelings. So just know that we can get back to that holistic place where we all truly are on our highest vibration and keel. So without further ado, Dawn Crystal, as you know, she's an internationally recognized voice sound healer. She's a medical intuitive as well and a respected intuitive life coach. She's a soul reader, a medium, pain release expert, and the best-selling author of Pain Free Made Crystal Clear and many other books, including Happiness Made Crystal Clear, Fatigue Made Crystal Clear, Fear Free Made Crystal Clear. Now, she's passionate about helping people clear away the emotional and physical blockages so they can manifest from their higher selves and step into their full potential and lead the lives and even abundant ways of exchanging their gifts so that they can effectively live their soul's purpose abundantly. She helps people all over the world like me and you, seekers, even people that are CEOs, celebrities, and anyone who wants to discover the fastest path to their optimal life. She's the go-to person as well to help people get out of pain in minutes. Now, she participates regularly on many different events and podcasts, and since 2017, she's been offering a live bi-weekly program partnering with the prestigious Learning Strategies Corporation called Sound Healings and Silent Clearings. Now, Dawn's unique sound healing CDs have been purchased by people all over the world, and she's available by phone or Skype as well as on events like this. And we're going to talk about something she's discovered in the world right now in today's events that's super important for us to do, and we're going to do it today. We're going to help you through it. Now, the results have been pretty amazing because a lot of people have written in with some serious challenges. One person, Martina, was in Las Vegas. She said, "Oh my gosh, Dawn, thank you for everything you've done. Since your session, I can now breathe freely and my soul is finally happy again. This won't be the last time I ask for a session from you." Another person wrote in and said, "Thank you very much. I was actually hit in the back by a van." This was Marlene. "This knocked my hip out of alignment. And when you worked with me on the call, it actually helped with the burning that was in both of my arms. I've been through a lot of losses and battles, which has caused acid to literally spill out throughout my body. But, Dawn, since that call and since that night, the burning ended in my arms. I can listen to it all night and day. I love the angelic energy." So a lot of stories like this, and one of our big missions always is to bring these stories into your life. So without further ado, let's welcome Dawn Crystal back to You Alter Evolution. Dawn, welcome back.
Oh, big aloha to everybody. Thank you, Darius, and thank you for this beautiful introduction. And I'm so humble and grateful to be back with the Soul family here on the show. So thank you. I love it. I'm so excited today as well for our call.
Now, the work you do is very different because you work in the area of frequency, and it's not frequency from an instrument. I mean, it's frequency from your voice, but also from energy that is channeled from a higher level down through to you. Can you explain kind of how the resonance and the frequencies work to create some of the amazing healings you've created for people?
Yeah, well, it's come through over 25 years of my experience, Darius, and of course working on myself is the key. I had to learn these frequencies. These frequencies actually come from, I call it the divine creator, so everybody has their own word of that. And I'm a clear channel to receive these really high frequencies from the creator, but they're powerful. But they're also, they change lives in moments. That's what I'm known for. I can change lives with the frequencies that come through my voice, which are through my voice, everybody. I don't play an instrument. And I know what frequencies to bring in, either to a single person or a group of people. And what they do is they just know where to go, because it is from the creator that beats your heart, everybody, and breathes your lungs and breathes your lungs and does it for every living creature on the planet. It kind of knows where to go. Now, Darius, not only do I do the sound, but I also have an ability to connect with a person's higher self or soul. And that's how I work really quickly, because I can actually find out what you're needing, okay? I have the ability to communicate with the higher self. And so that's how I could go in really quickly and not just move energy for everybody rapidly, which we'll be talking about biofield energy today. But I can do that really quickly, clearing any blockage that you may have in your biofield or your physical body anywhere. And I do it in pretty quickly. You know, I mean, it's just because I know where to go, and I can actually see. I'm like an X-ray machine. I actually can see blockage in the body on anybody that I'm working with really quickly. So I have different levels of myself working simultaneously together. And since I'm working beyond sound, beyond any language, I'm really bringing in frequency. It's beyond all time. I work really beyond all, I would say it this way, Darius. I work beyond all time, space, dimensions, and realities. So I'm not working at any dimension. I'm working beyond it. So it's all time, space, dimensions, and realities. I'm working all beyond that. And that's how the energy frequencies can be so fast and efficient. And that's what really brings my work into being in the power that it does, is because I'm not working beyond any talking. It's all frequency that is channeled through my voice to the person or group of people that I'm working with.
This is really important. Now, one of the things that you've mentioned is that we can carry certain things stuck in our body, but also around our body. Tell me a little more about that. What is it that we can carry around our body, and why is it important for us to know?
Well, it is important to know because this can accumulate, okay? It's one of my things that I really specialize is really clearing the biofield of the body, which is really, I call it, Darius, energetic static, okay? Energetic static that is around your body, okay? We can pick it up not just from the world, because right now we are living in these uncertain times, and a lot of people are picking up, and especially, people who are sensitive are picking up on just energetic static of the world, the uncertainty, the fear, and all that. So that could be actually get collected in our energetic field, which is static, I call it. Or it also could be, this is really important because there's also going to be energetic static that I also clear, which is also what we're talking about, which could be passed down through your generations, okay? Through your generations, and also permeating into your DNA. So this is like a DNA upgrade when I bring in frequency as well. We go really that deep. So, but I mean, it's not just the world, but we also can, have things that happen to us, like I call it injury, or, things that happen to us on a physical level that really causes great distortion in our biofield around our body, which could be traumas, it could be accidents, and it could cause all kinds of havoc in our bodies, which also includes blockages that can be accumulated within a period of time. And it also, having blockage in our biofield, our bodies, also causes disease. It could cause all kinds of problems in our organs, our bodies, and it causes what we would call is great pain. People, I really specialize in the pain body of the body by clearing not only the mental pain body of us, but also the physical pain, okay? So that's also accumulated static or blockage that accumulates when you don't keep your biofield clear, okay? So what we'll be talking about is how, to clear that, and of course that my specialty is doing that with sound, and we can do a group process soon, or I could work on individual callers giving a mini session on that.
Yep, and that's what we're going to be doing. So everyone get ready. It's going to be very profound. Now, when we think about these frequencies or energies in our biofield, what causes these things to get stuck or at least linger around the biofield? Are they particular types of events, feelings, situations that can create that, and what would they be?
Well, a lot of it has to do with our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Okay, we could cause a lot more by, just by concentrating on it. Like, for instance, you get hurt, okay? And then what happens is your body kind of shows that you got hurt, okay? You might be throbbing. And then what happens is a lot of times our mental body gets in that as well, and that creates also the pain or the distortion to kind of accumulate and kind of permeate a little bit longer in those areas, because we create an emotional resonance with that, okay? So with doing so, that's what they sometimes use that phrase is what you resist persists. So a lot of times we don't want that, so we just keep thinking, oh my God, what do I do? And a lot of times it just kind of keeps it in place and keeps it stuck a lot longer. And then a lot of times things just keep accumulating after time, and you don't really do anything about it, because a lot of people don't know how to clear their biofield and get their energy flowing freely so their bodies can actually heal themselves naturally. And that's what I'm talking about today. Getting our bodies to heal itself naturally. We can do that, but we do live in a physical body, Darius, and we do have things that happen to us. So, it could be an injury, but it also could be mental, just things that happen to you mentally, traumas, physical, mental abuse, even from childhood could actually cause distortions also in our biofield. And it's something that accumulates over time and causes all kinds of issues, which I call it blockages. Blockages throughout the body, blockages in our chakra systems, blockages in our organs, okay? And obviously with not taking care of that and helping that, it could create disease. So I'm just here to say there is a way out of that, and it's called about healthy energy maintenance, and that's what we're talking today about, keeping our biofield clear of any static or blockage. And that includes, like I said, things that may not even be happening in this lifetime, Darius. As I mentioned, this could go from past generations. And also the static that we just inherited from our ancestors or ancestral line, that could also be causing great blockage in our reality. And we didn't do anything to receive that. And we have problems. Like some people have back problems that come to me. I'm like, did you have any injuries or anything happen to you? And they're like, no. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty healthy. And one guy was like a runner, and he came to me. He's like, gosh, I don't know what's happening, but I've had this my whole life, and it just seems to it's getting worse and worse. And of course, I worked with him, and we got it going there within a very short period of time. And it wasn't really a big deal for me to do it, but it was really a big thing for him, because he used to run and run races and do marathons, and he actually had to stop. So he found me through the word of mouth, and we got him running up in like one session. So I mean, it's amazing. But that's just my gift. That's my gift, and I know how to move energy rapidly. Again, with the energy frequencies that come through me, through my voice. So it's pretty amazing.
What are some of the things that you've cleared out of the biofield? And I don't know if you're aware of kind of what comes out, but anything you remember maybe coming out as people receive different types of energy work from you?
Well, a lot of it is trauma, okay? I call it trapped emotions, okay? This is my specialty as well. I pretty much every session I work with somebody, I always can, since I can see the whole body, I can actually see the energetics of the body and the person. As like I said, I'm like an x-ray machine. I can actually see where there's blockage in the body. A lot of times I see blockages in your lower chakras, because I have to be truthful. I'm one of those people. I had a very hard childhood. So my way of coping, and I think a lot of people here can understand that too, Darius, is that as young children, we don't have any way of coping like adults would reason with things. So what we end up doing unconsciously, we might be conscious, but unconsciously, we like to store our emotions deep down in our bodies. And a lot of times, they're stored in our lower chakras. Okay, so, and that also includes the liver too, because I do clear the organs as well. But a lot of times in our lower chakras, and then what happens, Darius, is within time, this is just over accumulation of our life, okay, as we grow into an adult, these blockages just remain, and they cause problems in our body, okay, not just in our chakra systems, but I'm talking about, like, I have a lot of people that come to me, Darius, with digestion issues, just pain in the lower body, and just, it's really just digestion, bloating, weight gain. Okay. That's a big thing there, too. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to nip it in the bud, everybody, to get your energy systems of your body moving, clear the blockages, and that's within our biofield, that these energies don't, they don't really accumulate in certain areas of our body, become a bigger problem for you, okay? Because that's really what happens within time. So that's just part of it, Darius, what I do as far as clearing the biofield for everybody.
Fantastic. What I want to do is, if you've got a question for Dawn, please write in, and then we are going to get started. And we do have quite a few people writing in, and so I want to share a few of these. So we've got a couple. Nancy says, my imbalance is being very hesitant sometimes downright afraid to reach out both socially and visually. Also have lifelong, very strong nearsightedness, social anxiety, both slowly improving. Anything Dawn can do to increase my confidence is welcome. So I know as a medical intuitive and as someone who can look in, what do you first see with Nancy? She's in New York State. And what would you say is going on there?
Well, she's got a combination of things. She definitely has an ancestral energy that was passed down to her from her mother's side. That's also, her mom had this issue too, but also I kind of feel that she's had some issues with her childhood, the way she was treated, and that's also accumulated unconscious energy within her being. I don't feel that she had the support that she needed as a child. So, and I think that's from both of her parents. So what I'm saying is that we could clear that. That's just part of clearing not only just the unconscious part of her. I actually feeling, I'm picking up on her that she also has a lot of trapped emotions in her body, in her heart chakra is closed. So that's part of my work too. I can actually really open the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is beautiful to open it because not only am I clearing heart walls, everybody, heart walls are usually caused from trauma, but I also can open up the heart because everybody here, I don't know of anybody here who doesn't want to be abundant, okay? I'm just saying, why not be more abundant? I'm not just talking about more abundance in love coming to you in your life. I'm talking about abundance of money, okay? More opportunities to come to you. So having the heart chakra closed, everybody, is really kind of blocking your birthright, okay, of really receiving. So this is all part of it, and a lot of it has to do with, like Nancy, just accumulation, just getting used to just being this way, and it just kind of accumulated over the years, maybe just has not found the right person to help her, and that's what happened. And then it causes all kinds of fears and uncertainty, and what happens is that she's already running the fear from her blocked biofield and her ancestral line. It's also having her, unfortunately, attract fear that's from the world right now, which is because we're living in this time of this uncertainty, okay? A lot of people are in a lot of fear right now. Obviously, it's known. So she's picking up on the unconscious of that, too, and bringing that into her biofield, which is really probably making it a greater sensation for her. And, of course, that's easy fix for me. I just clear it. I clear her out, and obviously work on deeper issues. It would be clearing the trapped emotions in the ancestral line. I mean, I do all that work, Darius, so that's just easy. I mean, that's easy to me, but she could probably resonate what I'm saying here, that hers is a little deeper than just feeling it, okay? It's accumulation from her ancestral line and also her childhood, okay?
Okay. Now, quick question. You mentioned current events, and of course, we're always kind of feeling into the energetic soup of the world here because we live in it in the third dimension. With the events happening now, what are you seeing in terms of the effect perhaps on people's biofield? Is it bringing up things that need to be released and cleared? Is it adding another layer? Is it all love and light and good fluffy bunnies? What is going on and what's happening with our fields because of it?
I think it's a combination of what's going on right now. Okay. It depends on where your state is and where you're at on vibrational level. I think right now it is a good time for a lot of people who have been on the spiritual fast track, I call it, for many years and probably done a lot of work. It is unearthing a lot of deep stuff in us that we probably had no awareness, and these vibrations needed to do that. So it's like living in these uncertain times. Now, for other people like Nancy, I'm not saying Nancy, but just other people here who could probably resonate with this, they're probably already kind of feeling fear on some level. Okay, it might not be as conscious, right? Up until this point, because right now a lot of people are losing their jobs. There's a lot of things going on. And just uncertainty of what our future is going to be. So that could actually bring it up stronger, which is also a good thing, even though it's uncomfortable. It's like our way of our next part of our evolution is to start unearthing some of these frequencies to live in the new vibrations on our planet. Okay, so I mean, I don't think there's a coincidence to anything that we're going through right now, but I also think this time is a great change for everybody, and we could use this change as an advantage to allow these uncomfortable feelings to come up with us, but know that they're here for a reason to show us so we can actually work with them and start clearing them and get ourselves up to a state of where we want to be. More happiness, more joy, more expansion in our life, being more soul embodied. And soul embodiment, that's big. That's what my work is all about, bringing your soul into the body stronger and actually having you be more aligned, everybody, to your soul's mission, what you're really born here to do. A lot of people want to know, but they're stuck in these old energies. So if we can clear our biofield and get our bodies back to healing itself naturally, clearing the story that we've been living in, even though it may be unconscious or you might kind of know what's happening, we could clear that and your life changes, and it could change really quickly. And that's why I'm so passionate about what we're talking about today, Darius.
Yeah, I am too, and I think it's time. We're going to grab a few callers and move into some energetic help today. We also have a very powerful activation we're going to be doing. You know, a lot of people may ask the question, why does life seem so challenging or so hard? I mean, you know, there's times I've felt where I'm just completely imbalanced, and it seems like just moving around is hard. Then when fully in balance and aligned, it's almost like something is lifting you and bringing you all these amazing opportunities. I want to ask you that question, Dawn. If somebody feels life is hard, what would you say might be going on?
Well, I just know, just from my own life, I didn't grow up in an easy life either. I've had a very hard life. But I look at my life as a gift, okay? I think it's really our perception, everybody, okay? Of course, life can be hard, but how do we grow? We grow from static. We grow from challenges. That's the way we grow. And I know our human nature, I'm one of these people, for my life, I would liked an easy road, but my whole life, why? You know, a lot of us, you know, including myself, I used to be a victim. Okay, just why me? Why me? Why is this happening? But in reality, when I look back at my life, even though I've gone through some major challenges, even like recently, even healers have challenges. I don't care. Nobody gets off the hook here. Okay, I've had a major challenge happen recently. But the thing is, I look at my life as I wouldn't be here today with this gift, and I'm sharing to the world. This gift wouldn't even showed itself, Darius, if I didn't go through my challenges and soul search within myself, so these gifts would start showing themselves and doing my internal work of clearing my own wounds and my own traumas in order for me to have wisdom and also talk in certainty here with great passion, because obviously I can't teach from a book, everybody. I had to learn this myself and learn how to work with my gifts, like I'm just going to be sharing today, just working on me so I understand what I'm doing. So it is kind of a hard time, but at the same time, I see the light around the corner here. It's not going to be like this forever. This is such a great opportunity, everybody, to really start working on ourselves even deeper. Know that this is temporary. You know, things aren't going to stay like this. It's just not the way the universe is made up. Things are just like this now. Use this time for great change for yourself and really unearth these things in you so you can raise your consciousness, awareness, and your vibration so you feel better and attract what you want in your life, okay? It's all about, you know, what you focus on attracting. But if you're focusing on, and not even focusing, just having all this heavy, I call it heavy energy within you, the static energy, these belief systems, it's not really attracting what you're really wanting, okay? So we just have to clear that. It's easy. I mean, this is what we're talking about, clearing the biofield. And also the unconscious mind. Okay, so we'll also be doing a lot of that as well.
All right, I love it. Well, let's do this real quick. We're going to grab some callers. I want to ask you, before we start working, when these frequencies come in, I know people are going to have questions. It may sound unlike anything else they've ever heard before. What is your best estimate of where these frequencies are coming from and what is being channeled through? Because I also want people to have awareness and choice that they're okay to receive this. So tell me a little bit about that and what you may know.
Well, I know for sure it's from the divine creator. So I'm not going to work with anything that's not the highest good for the person. Okay. Meaning, even with my own personal sessions, if a person is not ready to release something, I'm not allowed. And that's why I work with the person's soul. So it's not just me clearing out something that, you know, because I really believe in life, everybody. We do have things that happen, and it may not be uncomfortable, but there's wisdom that we need to learn in it. That's part of us being in a body, okay? It's on a soul level. We're not, you know, of course we all want to live an easy life, and it's fine. We deserve that. But there's also wisdom that we need to learn in this journey, okay, of why we're even born here to do. So the energy, I could say very, very firmly, because I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the creator. Your own word for it is fine. I call the creator God, but if you call it source, you know, whatever your word is, divineness, divine energy of light, whatever it is, it's fine. But I'm not bringing this in from any other planet or anything. I'm really bringing this in as a clear conduit than I am to the divine creator, and I'm very firm in that, because from day one, my work has always come out to the world. I've been very strongly guided by my soul not to bring a modality into my work and really call it straight, clear, divine source energy, and I've been doing that from day one because it's my passion and it's my strong guidance system in my body to really let the world know that I'm here to just kind of connect you to your truth. I'm here to connect you to what you're really born here to do. I have the ability to bring a person's soul in their body and really ground it in your body. I'm not saying your soul's not there now. I'm talking your power, everybody. I could do that in minutes. And that's part of my gift. And I wouldn't be able to do that unless I was really connected to the high vibration of light to do that, because it's bringing a person's essence of who they truly are, not bringing anything foreign to a person, not bringing your truth, who you truly be. Okay, and a lot of people, I would say, your show probably not, Darius, but a lot of people, some people are afraid of their power. So I always tell people, what comes to you, it's your choice. If you choose it or not, it's up to you. You can sample it, and if you don't want it, you don't have to take it. It's always your free will. So there's nothing forced here. It's only unconditional love, and all I do is bring the light to you, and if you like it, sure, you can sample it. If you don't want it, that's always your free will. But it is you. It's you. It's nothing I'm adding to you. I'm just bringing your essence, your vibration, strong in your body. So your body, mind, and spirit is one vessel. Because that's really if you want to be a manifesting machine, everybody, you need your body, your mind, and your spirit together in your body. And that's really part of my gifts as well.
Okay. I love that. And I appreciate the part about free will. So important, and always, where we are bringing this from on the show is always from the highest place. And that's super important. So we're going to go right in and try to think about, maybe is there one thing you want help with today with our guest, Dawn? And we're going to go straight to, it looks like, beautiful caller. Sharon is in Charlestown, and she's calling from a 304 area code. Sharon, how are you today? How can we help you?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Oh, we sure can, yes.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, I just heard about Dawn about a week ago, and I was just so excited when I looked and found out that she was going to be one of your presenters.
Oh, yes. Oh, great. Well, is there anything specific that you may want help with or that you feel?
I did purchase the package, so I'll be getting a reading from her in July.
Okay. All right.
But I have a trouble with my, I guess you'd call it my esophagus and swallowing. I have trouble swallowing pills, that thing, and for food, I have to chew it up till it's really, almost like baby food. That's one thing. And another thing is COPD. And I've had asthma since I was a child, and I'll be 82 in August.
Wow. Well, you sound great, and your energy feels really good. But Dawn, is there anything, I know she's going to be working with you deeper, anything today that you can sense and maybe we can work on a little bit?
Wow.
So my pleasure. I don't want to butt in. Oh, hi, Sharon. Well, welcome to the call, and I'm so glad that you bought my package, and I'll be working with you soon. But I just have a question for you. As a child, I kind of feel you didn't have a voice. Is that true?
I think that's true. It was a different era back then.
Mm-hmm.
Children
go ahead. I'm listening.
Weren't as respected, et cetera, as they are today.
Right. And what I'm saying, too, as a child, you weren't really able to speak your truth, okay? You were just kind of seen but not heard, and that was the generation. Is that true?
That's true, yes.
Okay. So we'll be working on a little deeper. Today I could just do a little mini sampling to kind of help you maybe swallow some pills. And, of course, in our session, we're going to go deeper into more of the emotion part of that for you. Would you be willing to do a little sampling right now for a moment, a minute or so?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to clear your throat. So, and again, I want to mention I'll go a little deeper with you in our session. So I want you to imagine the beautiful divine creator, the light of the creator above your head. And I'm just going to make a couple of sounds here, kind of clearing your throat chakra that's really blocked. And that's really part of your childhood, okay? And that's kind of common, the work I do. So are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so just imagine it leading into the light above your head. And your heart chakra is closed too. Can you feel some energy moving?
I'm not sure.
Well, it depends on how, I kind of feel your emotions are shut down from childhood. So, what we do as a child, we just kind of, I call it dim ourselves. So just kind of feel this, even if you don't feel it, it's okay. I work with people who feel, and I work with people who don't feel, but you have to trust. It's happening. So I'm clearing your throat. It's kind of blocked up. Clearing your throat chakra. So can you get a sense of, in some level of your being, that there's peace coming in?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's subtle because it's creator. It's going to go in the way you can receive it. Now, I just cleared your throat chakra. I don't know if you're aware of that, but I'd be interested to hear if you maybe want to send Darius an email if things get a little easier for you. Now, you have a lot of emotions deep down within your being that are unconscious and ancestral energy as well, so we can clear that in your session. But right now I wanted to help you kind of be able to take some pills easier and drink some liquid easier. And your throat chakra has been closed most of your life, so you just kind of got used to it, okay?
Thank you.
But that's clearing right now.
Fantastic. All right, we are going to keep going. Thank you, Sharon. And we're going to go straight to another beautiful caller. We've got, it looks like, it's going to be Paula, and she's in Irvine at 949 area code. Paula, how can we serve you today? What's going on in your world?
Hi, Darius.
Hey, how's it going? Hi.
How are you? You sound like you have a sore throat.
Oh, yeah, I've had a little sore throat here. I'm good. Everything else good, though.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. It's Paula. How are you? I wanted to tell you, like about 2 days ago, I started getting this strange vertigo, and it's on my left side because I was trying to do some exercises I saw online to get rid of it, but it just came on about 48 hours ago, and it's really bothering me.
Okay. Question, Paula. Welcome to the show, and thank you for being here. Have we worked together before?
Oh, yes. I love you.
Okay. Well, I love you too. You sound familiar, and I apologize. How long ago have we worked together?
Last year, a couple of sessions, and
yeah.
I bought several packages from you. My dental one I love. My teeth are wonderful.
Well, I know work is powerful. Wouldn't you agree? The work that comes in from the creator. Okay, so and that's through my work. Okay, so Paul, let's clear this little bit of this vertigo on your head. You ready to release it into the light? I kind of feel there's an imbalance there. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, tell me how you feel afterwards. Okay, I'm going to do it right now. Can you feel that leaving now? It's lifting up. Balancing your brain. All parts of your brain. How's that feeling? Getting better?
Oh yeah, I feel like something is swooping out of my left side.
It is. Okay, let me ground you quick because I don't want you leaving you like this. Let me ground your energy in your body. Bring your personal power to your feet. Okay, how's that feel in your feet? Stronger?
Oh yeah. What do you think causes, Dawn?
There was a little bit of, I kind of feel that there was like a little bit of a surge. Did you feel like there could have been some fear that came up on you recently? It was kind of like showing your soul's showing me that. Kind of unconscious fear. And what happened was, this is what happened. There's a lot of energy permeating this world and this planet right now that's kind of around our head. And unfortunately, you had a moment, this is what your soul's showing me right now. You had a moment where you kind of like dipped down because you had a fear moment. That just happens to all of us, okay? And what happened is some of this energy from the world kind of came in, which was fear, and it kind of clogged up your head, which made you feel really dizzy. So what I did was I just cleared your upper chakras. I also rebalanced your brain and grounded you. So can you feel a difference that you're feeling clearer and can actually see clearer through your eyes right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I did that in 1 minute.
I know, and I feel like it was the vertigo on my left. It was making me nauseated, and I feel it was like slight but it was still irritating, and I need to function. Yeah. So you think it was fear, or somebody really irritated me about 2 days ago, and I guess it probably manifested into fear, or because everybody's so upset.
Yeah, what do you think what do you know it was, Dawn?
It was a moment of fear that she had in herself that was maybe some, remember I was mentioning about things being on Earth. Paula's been on the fast track for a while. She's done a lot of spiritual work, so her soul's kind of working with her as well. Now, what happened was some of the energy from the world came in that was actually at that vibration. It just kind of came in and resonated with that and clogged up your upper chakras, which kind of made you feel like vertigo. But now I just totally cleared you out, cleared that awful energy, which was really heavy, out of your whole system, and you weren't grounded. So I grounded your energy to earth, and can't you feel that there's a shift and you're feeling lighter and more clear?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So that was it. It was simple as that. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Dawn. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. Yeah, we love you, Paula. Amazing. Amazing stuff. I'm going to keep going. Thank you, Paula. We've got Henry
Thank you, Paula.
in Raleigh, North Carolina, 919 area code, and I want to find out what is the most pressing thing you are dealing with in Raleigh. And who do we have at 919 area code?
Hi, this is Naomi. Hey, Darius. Hey, Dawn. Thank you so much for choosing me today. Very grateful. And I was just thinking about what I would love some help with. And it's, well, I've been doing lots of work on myself for years. Actually, Darius, I found your show about 10 years ago, and that got me started. So thank you. And
thank you.
Lots of gratitude. But lately, I've just felt a lot more confusion and uncertainty about what I'm, besides, there are some regular clients I'm grateful for and some students for healing classes. I'm grateful for them. I feel like there's more I'm supposed to be doing, but just confused and not really getting clarity like I need to be getting right now. And Dawn, I got some help from you on a recent show. You got right to my cracked tooth right away, and it was amazing. And
did it get better?
I did go ahead and...
Did your cracked tooth get better? Yeah, that's amazing. Isn't it amazing the power of God, the Creator? Goes right in and fixes it. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to help you today. Naomi, you are a beautiful light worker on this planet. I want to say thank you for doing what you do. Okay, that's number one. I respect you. I want to help you kind of ground in your soul to your body because right now you are an empath. Don't you agree? You feel everything? You kind of,
sure.
You try not to, but you do, okay? So I'd like to kind of clear your head, your upper chakras, which I can see there's a lot of uncertainty there, but I want to ground in your personal power. This only takes me a few minutes, and then I want you to see if you can feel a shift in your energy. And I'm working in your biofield. Is that fine with you?
Of course, thank you.
Okay, I just want permission. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Just imagine the beautiful divine light of the Creator above your head, releasing into the light. And I'm going to go ahead and start clearing that all out and grounding your personal power in your body, which is going to help you as far as line up to your soul's mission. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do that now. Yeah, you have a lot of energy in your upper chakras. I'm clearing it right now. Can you feel it leaving?
Yes.
Good, let it go. I'm doing a little balance on your brain as well. Got a little overload there. Bring your power to your feet. You need that. You need the grounding right now. Oh, beautiful. Take a deep breath. How do you feel? I just did a sampling of my work.
Lots of energy moving around, and it's feeling really great. And
yeah. How are you feeling in your head right now? Is it kind of clearing up and you're starting to look, you could probably even look clearer through your eyes right now. I just cleared a lot of heavy, dense energy from your upper chakras and rebalanced your whole brain that was kind of confused. You know what I mean? It was just a lot of confusion energy in there, and I just grounded in your personal power. Can you get a sense of maybe feeling more grounded right now or stronger in your feet?
Yes, I am feeling some energy around my feet.
Interesting.
Would you say, can I mention one thing, Darius, not to butt in?
Sure.
I want to mention my work is, because I'm only working a minute or so on a client here, or everybody here, please know, everybody, the energy continues beyond us working, so please drink some extra water because your body may be doing a little detox for everybody I work with today, and it'll continue working, so you get better and better results as the day goes on, okay? And maybe through tomorrow even, okay?
Wow.
Great. Yeah, and I can feel the energy around my head kind of clearing away too.
It is. It's already cleared, but it's just kind of like, it's like our physical bodies. I'm working beyond all time, space, dimensions, and realities, everybody. Our physical mind tries to kind of figure this out. I'm sorry to say it. Since I'm working so far beyond the mind, our mind will never be able to figure out, except it's your highest good. I'm bringing your soul and your light into your body, okay? That's all I'm doing. Your birthright. But since our mind doesn't know that, our bodies work a little bit slower than the energy that's coming in. So I bring the energy into everybody here. Everybody's different, even though the sounds may sound the same. They're not. There's actually frequencies beyond the sound that is totally different, even though my sounds might sound totally the same. And I know how to bring it into each person because, like I said, I'm kind of guided in by your soul, and your soul says, no, I need it this way. And I know how to work because I'm not talking to your soul. There's no language here making things slow down. That's where the key is. I don't bring language in anything. I bring sound frequency, so I don't need to, I can bypass our human beliefs, our human minds, our human language, which is very slow. And I go right into the body, and whatever you're needing is going to go in and help you. So I just cleared out everything that was causing this confusion and brought your soul and your body, which is here now, totally present, totally powerful, and knows what to do. So if you're not aware of it, you're going to feel it because that's actually what's in your body now, which is your body, your mind, and your spirit. How does that sound? All together as one vessel.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. This is amazing. And, you know, one of the things I'm very excited about is what we're also getting back in the audience of people writing in with some very interesting questions and also some interesting experiences. So if you've been feeling some of these frequencies start to lift in your own field, get ready because we're going to do something for the whole group that is going to be phenomenal. And then we're going to take some more questions as we go through the call. And, John, what are we going to do live for the group today? You wanted to do something I think was called a Biofield Power Cleanse. Very important for this time. Tell me why you chose this, because I know you look into the energy of the group and what we're going through, what we're kind of moving through, and our mission. And what is this going to do to help us with that?
Well, it's going to start helping everybody unearth and cleanse out what's there now. Okay, so right now, some of us are, kind of picking up on the world because a lot of us are empaths. So I'm going to help kind of clear out everything that's not you. Okay, that's called bringing in the frequencies of the divine creator, and let's let the energies clear out everything that's not you, and also ground yourself stronger into the planet. Now, I know everybody wants to do all these astral planing and all this stuff. Right now, it's so important, everybody, to be in our bodies, because when we become in our bodies, we become a powerhouse. We're in our bodies, we become our own planet, everybody. Being our own planet means we radiate our own energy out to our bodies. Why is that important? When you radiate your own planet to this, when we're in our bodies, everybody, you're not susceptible, you're not open to receive everybody else's energies inside you, which keeps you more calmer and more peaceful. So when everybody wants that right now, I think that we all need that. Yeah. So we're going to do that process if you're good with that, and it is a very powerful process, but very simple. But I also would like to make a note, Darius, that if anybody is driving or operating a machinery or equipment, I would highly recommend coming back to the replay later, as there will be, the frequencies will be still active, okay? Just to be responsible with our energy.
Fantastic.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
All right. I think let's do it. I can feel everyone is ready, too.
Okay. Well, welcome, everybody. Okay, so what I'll do, Darius, I'll just go ahead and start, if it's okay, for a few minutes of doing the grounding. And everybody, I'll just kind of guide everybody through just putting your intention in certain areas of your body. And again, since everybody's perception of the Creator is different, I just want you to imagine the Creator's light above your head. Whatever your word for the Creator is, that's totally fine. I respect and honor your belief system. So let's go ahead and do that now. Starting, we're going to clear everybody's top of the upper chakras, which includes the chakras above your seventh chakra. But I'm going to go ahead and just clear those and just make sure there's a clear pathway to your soul. In case there's no sneaky distortion energy, I want to make sure that your soul and your body are all together in their clear vessel of guidance between your soul and your upper higher self. So we're going to do that now, doing the seventh chakra up to your higher self. So let's go ahead and do that now, and put your attention right at the top of your head as I make these different tones, and just imagine and breathe a little bit deeper and into the light above your head. So let's do that now. take a deep breath in between each clearing, and if you're a little dizzy, don't worry about that, everybody. Your dizziness will go away after I ground you. Let's let the energy go up, and even if you're feeling dizzy, just stay seated, because that's what we're doing is we're unearthing energy right now. So you might feel dizzy, or you might feel just energy moving. So whatever it is, just know that's perfectly fine for you, and it's your highest good happening, okay? So let's drop down into our third eye, everybody. This is going to be just kind of a clearing activation for your third eye so you get more intuition. Maybe you'll become more psychic. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm just going to clear it for you. So let's go ahead and put your energy and tension right into the middle of your forehead as I make some sound. Clearing sounds. Okay, let's take a deep breath, everybody. Energy is activating and releasing, if you're conscious of it or not. And if whoever's participating will be feeling this. Okay, so we're going to drop down right now. I just want to really expand everybody's heart chakra today because if we're all here to really come into our power and really clear off whatever these dense energies, we need to have our heart open. We could really become, like I said, the planet that we are, so we can radiate our light to the world and also not be so susceptible to these energy frequencies from everybody else kind of overpowering us. We can actually just be our own planet and not be so aware of that or be sensitive to it, okay? And also, I want to mention the key would be here also. If you want to be more abundant, we need to keep the heart chakra open always, okay? So that's going to be an extra bonus for you. All right, so go ahead, everybody. Think of somebody in your life you absolutely adore. Put them in your heart, your wife, your children, your pets, whoever it is, your whole family. It's up to you. Just put them in your heart now as I do heart activation. So let's do that right now. Let's begin. Or you can put the world in your heart if you want to. The planet. Beautiful. Let's take a deep belly breath, everybody. And release. Let it go. Okay. I'd like to really reach into our stomach area because we are unearthing things today, everybody. And I'm going to give you a little help here. So you can just put your energy and focus right in the middle by your belly button. I'm going to be reaching all your minor chakras and major chakras. And we don't even have to focus on each chakra because when source energy goes in, it knows where to clear on you. So we're just going to put our energy into the stomach. As I'll be making different tones, I want you to breathe a little bit deeper into your belly just in case there is something that needs to be unearthed or cleared, like traumas or whatever it may be, dense energies. And they're still going to go into the light above your head. We're not doing the grounding yet. We'll be doing it next. So right now we're going to release into the light above your head, and I'll be unearthing some things in you. So if you do feel after this that you do have some trapped emotions come up after our call today, I do highly recommend drinking some water for the next few days because your body might be doing some detoxification, everybody, which is a gift from Source or God right now that's happening. So just allow it to leave and don't get caught into the emotion. It's just old energies. Really ready to be released and being ready to be, kind of released from you into unconscious matter, I call it, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and just do that now. Put your energy and focus right into your belly as I reach all your chakras in that area, minors and major and minor chakras. And let's do that right now. Okay, so there's a lot of energy leaving. Take a deep belly breath, everybody. And release. Let it go. Okay. All right, I want to go into the last process here, which is really the most important as well. We want to bring the light in from your crown chakra, from the divine creator of all of life, filling yourself up from the inside out, from your head, all the way down from your chest to your full physical body, front and back of you, in your back, your front, your stomach, all the way down, trickling down your legs, your calves, your feet, grounding to this beautiful, loving planet that we're living on. Right now, we need to be grounded in our bodies with our personal power. So this is called a personal power grounding of your life force. So let's go ahead and receive that now to the best of your ability. And you can always come back later and listen to this if you can't do it right now. But let's receive the grounding force of who you truly be. And let's do that right now. Oh, beautiful, everybody. Let's take another deep belly breath, everybody. And release. Let it go. Okay. Okay, so I hope everybody, whoever did participate, should feel a little bit more grounded than in the beginning when I was unearthing the energy. So give it a little time, because even though these energies come through you, it's the vibration of source. So it's going to kind of unearth some things in you that's ready to be released. Only what's ready to be released, everybody. Please keep that in mind. I don't release anything that you're not ready to release. And it's just going to leave easy and effortless, and just enjoy the energy. It's just, it's a gift, and it's you. So I'm only going to bring you into more of you. Okay. So anyway, with all that said, thank you, Darius, for allowing me to share. Wow. I'm really humbly grateful. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing this. I mean, this felt amazing, and I could feel from the audience a lot of different layers coming out. For me, it was kind of like I felt these membranes start to break up around my body. It was a very weird feeling, kind of like with each vibration, it was getting deeper and deeper into these membranes, and then ultimately I felt like a flush at the very end, which was, I think, pretty wild. And I'm really feeling like this was the biofield, and just some of that accumulated debris that we all pick up, and certainly I do as well from time to time, navigating our world. So what I'd ask, will you let us know what you experienced and what came forward for you? uwealthrevolution.com/now. And as those are coming in, I want to share, we're getting a lot of questions coming in. We've got one about Miriam, from Miriam, about abundance and trauma. And she's wondering, she feels like there was trauma in childhood from ancestral lines that could be blocking abundance and keeping her in fear. What would you say about that? How does trauma block us from abundance in some way, shape, or form? What have you seen with that? What's your feeling on why?
Oh, yeah. Well, I work with this every day. That's really common in my work. So it's basically your energy's at a constricted, lower vibration, even though it may be unconscious. And it's, of course, we take on our family's inherited line. So yeah, it's blocking you. So by clearing your biofield, and also your, I work deeper than that, clearing ancestral line as well, will free you from that. Okay, because it's everybody here on this planet. We all are connected to our family line, regardless of what we inherited is what we want or we don't want. But yeah, it's keeping her energy constricted and at a lower vibration. So it absolutely, and it's also, like I said, she's probably taken on some of the family's belief systems, which includes fear, which is also not, which is definitely contributing to the contraction in her body. So by freeing yourself up, freeing your biofield up, clearing this family history of whatever. I'm not looking to see how many generations it is because I'm not talking to her.
Okay.
But you clear it. I do that work all the time, and it's not a big deal. It clears up right away, and your life changes. You know, it's just distortion. All it is just distortion within your being. So you clear it, and your life changes. It's simple as that. You know, all we're doing is just changing your energy, okay, and raising it up to a higher frequency.
Yeah, amazing. And I want to ask you this really quick for those plugging in and connecting. What did you sense from the group? Was there something that you felt as you were working with the group today, Dawn?
Well, I just felt that a lot of people in the group, because Darius, a lot of people who tune into your show and part of your soul family are already on the spiritual path for a while. I mean, for many years, and that's why I love working on your show because everybody's open. But I do feel that a lot of people here are empaths, okay? So we're just kind of picking up on it unconsciously. And what I felt was that there was some of the static and distortion in some people's fields, even though a lot of people here do a really good job as far as keeping your energy field clear, but it still things can kind of seep in, okay? And you can have a low moment. I mean, we are in a physical body, okay? So we can have thoughts, feelings, or emotions come up within our day, and it could actually lower our vibration and our frequency, and that's when it kind of seeps in. So I just saw a lot of that leaving, and like I said, there's some people here who have trapped emotions, and they probably have been working on it for years, but there's always different layers and levels that come up. And that's why I did some different tones into the solar plexus stomach area, because I was really trying to help a lot of people unearth some of these really heavy stagnated energies. And I really saw some people in the group today that had digestion issues. Okay, constipation was one that really came up to me when I was working on the stomach area. So I was trying to help people really unearth their energies really deep. So that could be some really deep traumas I'm actually feeling even from this lifetime in childhood. So whatever the case was, I just saw that, and I just worked the frequencies in those areas, especially the stomach area around the chakras as well, clearing and also releasing and also balancing everything as well, the chakra systems especially. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we're getting some interesting comments coming back. I want to share a few of them from our audience that have come in. One person said, I felt a wonderful energy clearing and regeneration. It felt like electricity, divine electricity running through my body. Another lady, Lee, said my whole body was vibrating. My hands got hot and felt a very massive energy expansion. Another person, my heart began to expand out. My face feeling very warm. Feels almost like a detoxification of old energy. So we are going to allow more of that to come in, and as we do the call, I know more energies are going to keep coming in. And, Dawn, one of the things I know you've mentioned really, really powerfully is that with whole body tunings, we can actually align a lot of stuff at once. So what is a feet to crown tuning? What would you describe that as, and why is that maybe an important thing to do?
Because we're working with every different zones of the body. So, like, for instance, your feet and your knees. I mean, that's grounding everybody. That's bringing in our personal power. So that's very essential, because we got to be in our physical bodies, everybody. If you want to be aligned to your soul's mission, especially being here and also staying out of fear, we need to be grounded in our bodies. So that's just one area. I mean, and then of course we go to different areas. It's basically, we're working different levels of the chakras, but there's also so much more in between that. Even though I described that in the program, it's described more like for instance, by working, for example, the tailbone and root area, we're also working on hip pain, low back pain, sluggishness, digestion, overall low energy, and more. Okay. So, and that's part of unearthing a lot of this energy. Like some of the person who just wrote in said they felt some heat. And they felt something releasing. Well, heat is good because that's your body burning it up. Okay, everybody?
Yep.
That's a good thing, actually. So we're clearing so much more than just the chakras. And then, for instance, with the sacral center, that's part of this what we're talking about today of our program. But it's also clearing off if people have poor digestion, poor libido. We're opening ourselves up to more intimacy, more pleasure, more happiness. Everybody, creative inspiration, soul embodiment. Clearing trauma. So you see, there's so much more than just that. And then, of course, we get into the navel solar plexus area, which is really where some people have fight or flight, digestion issues again. Some people have chronic fatigue. This helps that. Imbalances such as skin conditions, Hashimoto's. We work on clearing that, Lyme disease, any kind of thing that's happening there. I call it autoimmune disorders, everybody.
Right.
That's a really big thing. So this also helps clear autoimmune disorders. Also, really just getting your yin and yang flow in your body, okay, your flow state, getting your energy, your bodies to heal themselves. And also, like I said, we're upgrading the DNA of the body as well. So it's really going in deep here. Your body knows what it needs. So when these frequencies go in, it just kind of knows where to go with you. Everybody's going to be at a different level. So that's what the beauty of my work is. It knows where to go with everybody. And then with the heart, of course, we're going to clear heart walls. We're going to help with, the heart also has to do with poor posture, upper back pain, your lungs being free, receiving love, everybody, giving love, okay, receiving abundance, balance in your life, feeling more spontaneous, everybody, feeling more gratitude, just because that's our birthright, everybody, it just improved better, on all levels. So that's important, and of course, just your throat chakra, expression, speaking your truth, self-expression, your thyroid, everybody. We want, some people have thyroid issues, going to have thyroid issues, weight gain, this helps with that. Dental disease, teeth. Some people have clenching of their teeth. This helps with that. I'm really good with working the teeth. This helps with that. And of course, when you get up to the upper chakras, we're talking bringing in more divine energy, opening your chakras to receive your guidance, being more connected. Helping people if they have money pressures, things they're holding within your mental state, stress levels. This is huge right now. Headaches, everybody. I work with a lot of people with headaches, all kinds of head injuries. A lot of things get healed, just by getting your body back into balance. That's what we're doing here. We're bringing your body systems all back into balance and really helping you. How about sleep more peacefully? I think everybody wants to sleep peaceful, right? So that's part of it. So I think I kind of gives you an idea of what we're working with here.
Yeah, this is very complete, and I think the interesting thing about what you're going to be doing with folks and what you do is you're working with the sound frequency everywhere. So in essence, whatever maybe is off that we don't even realize, it basically is bringing back into resonance those areas without people really even needing to be aware or even having to struggle through it. And Letitia said this, she said, "Hey, Don and Darius, that was amazing. During the upper chakra clearing, I heard the word agreement come in. Lots of old energy left and light just kept coming in. Just bliss." So we're going to be getting to some more questions. A lot of people wanting more help and a lot of people experiencing the energies. I want to share as well something that we didn't even talk about. You're doing some beautiful work with people who may want some help, and it's going to be one-on-one for those who are going through challenges. And many of you know we love to support the work of our healers. It lets our show stay on the air and also expands the beautiful work of these gifted beings. And today we've got something really amazing for anybody that wants to go deeper or get help very quickly from our guest, Dawn Crystal. It's at uwealthrevolution.com/Dawn, DAWN 19. That's Dawn 19. And Dawn, when you do a 25-minute one-on-one with people, what generally happens? What are some of the things that you do, and what are some of the favorite things you've seen happen?
Oh, well, the beautiful part about my sessions is that you don't have to spend hours doing them. My power sessions, I think, are like around 25 minutes, and boy, do I work wonders. Again, soul to body. Well, and I kind of work really quickly because, again, I tune into your higher self. And number one, I clear your energy. That's number one. Everybody needs an energy clearing. I'm very thorough on that. So once I do that and clear off any connections or any cords on you, unhealthy cords, I do all that. Entities, if you have that as well. And then I go into really clearing out and working on the story, because everybody's going to come in with something they want to work on. I listen to what you're saying, okay? But I also work with your soul and how to work with it so I can efficiently work with you and get you the results that you want. And we do it, everybody who's worked with me before knows I work very fast. I talk fast for a reason, by the way, everybody, because I'm running in really high frequency through me, when I'm really working these shows like right now and also sessions. Yeah. So I talk fast because the frequencies are just flowing right through me. But also, I'm working on your issues, and I'm clearing blockages, whatever you're wanting. Stagnation in the body. We're getting the biofield cleared. If you have any long-standing health issues, we're going to work on that. I usually work with people with trapped emotions. So if you got trapped emotions, I'll be clearing out your liver, all parts of your lower chakras. Wherever I see the blockage, I will clear it, and then basically people feel it releasing right away, Darius, when I'm working with them. Of course, headaches, teeth pain. I had one caller just called in, said I helped heal her teeth. Well, it wasn't me. It was the source creator that comes through me. I healed it spontaneously. Okay, that's not made up. The caller just called in, and I actually specialize in TMJ, because we're really working on getting the flow going through your head as well. So if you've had injuries or just neck pain, any pain in the body, we're going to get the biofield cleared, everybody, get the distortion out of you, get the static out, and then if I need to go back into your ancestral inherited line, if you don't have anything physically going on and you have no idea where this is coming from, chances are it's probably coming in from your inherited line or your past life yourself. So I do that too within a session. So I'm really going in deep, Darius, and everybody's story is different, and what I work on is totally different. But the beautiful thing is I have the ability to work on any issues, okay?
Well, we're going to talk about some specifics, and we're also going to get to more specifics as we connect in with a lot of different people at UWealth Revolution through the Q&A. So keep sending in your questions. And this is at uwealthrevolution.com/Don19. And Don, you've got these amazing one-on-one sessions for people, and a lot of people had some profound shifts. What are some of your favorite stories or things that you've seen happen from the one-on-one work?
Well, it really makes me feel so good to see people's lives shift in moments. A lot of people come to me with just, issues of just being like depressed and, not really, being hopeless and trying everything out there and nothing's worked and you tried everything out there and it's fine. I mean, that's what a lot of people sometimes have to do. But then we do a session in 25 minutes. And their life changes, and I could hear it in their voice. They have a giddiness. A lot of times people are laughing in a session that they've had years of chronic depression. They're feeling lighter. Their eyes are opening up. They're seeing the world in a whole different way that they've been just kind of closed down for so many years, feeling hopeless and helpless. And it brings joy to me to know that we could just do that and unearth these things within somebody in a very short period of time, and their life changes like that. And it's they go on with their life, and they're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. And I'm like, yes, well, you're ready for it, and there's no coincidence why we work together. But yeah, it's just it could be simple as that, or just pain in the body. Okay, I mean, pain also causes, from the biofield also being, not cared for and be cleared. Pain doesn't always have to happen from an injury. It can happen from just mental pain, but also can handled for just old blockages in your body that just your body hasn't been cleared and the distortion hasn't been cleared. It just kind of accumulates, and people are just amazed that, wow, I've had this chronic issue going on with pain for many years, and wow, 25-minute session, it's gone. I mean, a lot of times it's gone right away, but I'm just saying, in general, that's what my sessions are, and they're like years and years of suffering, and they just start getting excited about life afterwards. It's like with all this contraction and all this humanness that we go through, because that's part of us being in physical body, we get like a lightness to us afterwards. We get excited, and we start opening us up to maybe new ways of being that you've never had before that would be inspiring for you, and maybe bringing in some new energy to you so you can actually be more creative and whatever it may be that you're needing, more abundance, more love in your life. It all kind of goes in hand, okay? And we just do that really quickly.
Yeah, I love that. And we're going to be communicating in with a lot of other folks because we are getting into a lot of things going on in the body, a lot of questions about the body. And one of the things we're focusing very much on is the energy body biofield for physical and emotional imbalance being released. So we're going to talk more about that. If you want to grab one-on-one time with Dawn, a lot of people are already doing this, so you can go to uwealthrevolution.com/Dawn19, and it's discounted 90% off, just a big love offering to help folks. It is regularly $1,699. It's only $177, which is a real great value for those that need it, and also 2 payments of $89 if you want to break it up. Now, one of the things I want to share is that's not all, because everybody who goes deeper, you're also going to get package A. And we talked a little bit about this. This is the head-to-toe clearing work, and you wanted to do this like head to toe. I mean, you're literally starting with the feet and hands and then going up the tailbone, going into the sacral, going into the navel, going into the heart, going into the throat. Why is it important to clear from head to toe, especially in these times?
Well, because it's actually aligning ourselves to what we're here, our truth, our vibration. And I'm not talking about just clearing the chakras here. That's part of it, but I'm also clearing out everything that's in between that, okay? Right. So it's bringing you into your personal power, everybody. This is time for us to really come into our light at this time, even though it seems like things are so uncertain, it could be a lot of fear right now. I actually feel people are really coming into their power more, and it's shifting and changing our planet, and that's what our planet's doing. It's right now. It's going through a big transition, and we're bringing more light to the planet, and we're also coming into our power. So we're just unearthing, everybody, old stuff. This is all we're doing. We're just unearthing old stuff, old ways of being that are no longer serving you. So you can really come into what you're really here to do and really be joyful in your body and be happy and excited, okay, to really be in this time right now, even though it's uncertain. It's actually a great time happening here, and it's going to get better, So this is just, nothing stays the same, everybody. So we're been working on just whatever's coming up for you, because the energies of Source, or God, whatever your word is for it, knows where to go with you, and it's going to, unearth some things in you. But you know what? It leaves pretty easy, And I just tell people just, allow it to leave. Don't get caught into it, because it's just all old stuff that's just ready to be released, and it releases easy, and then you start feeling better, and you feel lighter, okay? You just feel more of you, more truly of who you truly are, which is not the person that you thought.
I wanted to ask real quick. I agree with that, and I think that is profound. You start out with the feet and the hands and even the knees. So tell me about the feet and the knees. What are some of the ways that somehow maybe feeling like you can't move forward show up, or that stuckness? What is the significance of that with our feet and our knees?
Well, yeah, it is. It helps you, because a lot of this stuff that you're having trouble moving forward, it has to do with fear, okay? It could be your fear, or it could be somebody else's. It could be, again, your family's fear. But helping you move freely is actually just going to give you more fluidness in life to receive opportunities, okay? A lot of these opportunities that you're probably blocking on some level because you're not really aligned, okay? Not aligned to your energy systems, but also your soul, okay? So by clearing out whatever distortion is in the way of this, and that's what I do, whatever it may be, anxiety, whatever that is keeping you frozen in these zones, will help you kind of start moving forward and really kind of getting a momentum in life. And really, how about just start enjoying your life, okay? Even though we don't have to get caught into the story, but you're going to receive like an upgrade to your soles, to your feet, to really to help you gain a greater sense of your life's mission, and really being really aligned to your soul. That's what I would like to say. And really helping people who have also, Darius, circulation issues in your feet. This is going to help you as well, okay? A lot of people's feet chakras are not aligned, okay? I'm really good as far as aligning the chakras of the feet. There's actually our feet need to be grounded, and a lot of people don't know that they're actually not aligned. So this will help you really align your feet to planet Earth too, okay? So you feel, it might help with your circulation as well, okay?
Interesting. All right, so we start there, and once we release that, people feel more grounded. Also, if you're having challenges moving forward, that could be very helpful. I want to dive in real quick to those people writing in a lot of questions. One person, Lindit, said, "Hey, Darius, thank you for bringing Dawn on your show. She is amazing. My question is, what can we do to clear our energy shield every day, or energy field, so we do not get attacked or lowered by low vibration?" What would you say, Dawn, would be a tip or something people can do?
Well, anything I put out is always, I always go into a kind of a clearing before I go into the process. And it kind of teaches your body to kind of learn or kind of hold the frequencies itself to whatever it needs to be cleared. So it's empowering you too. So I kind of help your body kind of hold the vibration. So, yeah, it's all frequency, and it will, and like I said, if we're talking about the MP3s here that we're talking about, those are going to help as well, keep you at a higher state of being. So this way you don't really dip down during the day, or you're around some people who are your friends, you probably love them, or your family that are really not there, and you're just, maybe not having a strong moment or a strong day, and your energy kind of meets them instead of you staying at your high vibration that you should be. You know what I mean? I mean, it just happens to everybody at times.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you say generally for people, let's say maybe who don't have the package or maybe aren't sure, what would be some suggestions to keep your vibration high?
Well, I always tell people, I don't care who you are, grounding ourselves to planet Earth is the most important thing. You could do that visually. You could sit on the Earth because you could actually feel the frequencies of the Earth, and you could just, imagine everything just kind of, I call it just like a wash of energy coming in from the Creator, just kind of washing you from your crown all the way down to your feet to the planet. I mean, let the planet take it from you. And you could do that. I mean, everybody probably does meditation. This takes a couple of minutes a day. But that's just one way of doing it, training yourself too as well. So you don't have to buy the package. You can actually do it on your own. But it's more or less taking the time for you every day, everybody, and it doesn't take that long to do it. But a couple of minutes a day, you'll start noticing, especially at the end of your day, it's really good to do a grounding exercise where you can actually allow the energy just to flow through and out of you, through your feet to our loving planet Earth or Mother Earth or whatever your word is for that, okay? So that's simple, and it works. It's about training yourself to do it, okay? And then it becomes a norm for you, okay?
I love that. I love it. And we're going to keep going. Send in your questions. The other one, the sacral. I want to talk about the sacral because it's in item 3 of your package at uwealthrevolution.com/Dawn19. And we've got a really big discount for everybody, and we've got a limited number of special one-on-one sessions starting very quickly, so you can get one-on-one help from Dawn as well. But in item 3, you talk about clearing this chakra and this sacral energy, sacral chakra. So why is this important? I feel like right now there's a lot of that energy that's getting pent up in that area for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I sometimes got to be honest, I am fearful, yes, I get fearful, I am human, that this is grounding us to a different timeline. I do not want people to be in fear perpetually because enough people in fear can shift the timeline. We've got to get back into pleasure, inspiration, joy. Tell me a little bit more about this and why this sacral is so important and even in essence washing out some of the vestiges of what's been going on globally right now.
Well, it's true. And that's also, if we can clear out the traumas and the stories, even if they're not yours right now, we actually open ourselves up to more creativity in our life, everybody, more intimate relationships. If that's not what's really happening for you, it opens you up to more of that, more sexuality, whatever that is for you, pleasure, flow of resources, opening up to opportunities, and more soul embodiment, okay? A lot of people now want that, but in the beginning when I first started with soul embodiment, they didn't know what it was. But now everybody who's really open it, they really want their personal power in the body. So this will kind of help it become norm, and I bring the frequencies in through this to help people kind of align to their higher self and really help clear up whatever's in the way of that happening. So if you do have, back pain, or you also, a lot of people have they're just kind of clogged up there and they don't really feel happiness or creative energy. This is really going to help you with that as far as really open yourself up to receive your natural birthright. That's what I'd like to say. And of course, this is going to help you receive more pleasure, intimacy, creativity, abundance in your life. It's going to help you clear and shift if you have any victimhood going in your life. Really shifting your creative center into a neutral center, meaning you're just open to receive, clear, feeling good in your body, peaceful. It's going to help improve your relationships with money, your partners, just your body in general, loving yourself, and really help you really align and help your inner critic. If you have that kind of mind that likes to kind of wander, and I call it the inner critic mind, it's going to kind of calm that more and help you be more peaceful and aligned to your higher self. So there's a lot here, even though I speak really fast. It's really aligning you and clearing out what's in the way of that being your reality, which is really important. And as you can see, just working with a few callers today, we shifted people here in moments. So this is just something you'll have for the rest of your life because you can listen to these short activations anytime you want to, really.
I love it.
So
well, keep sharing your comments, everyone, and we're going to get to some questions. I want to walk through one other thing that I think is pretty important, and is that you're going to also move people up through the navel, solar plexus, clearing of the heart, and also the throat chakra, and clearing the brow and the crown, and then 21 days of remote healing that's actually going to be starting in July. Now, tell me what you're going to do there.
Oh, that's really a wonderful extra bonus that I added for. Do we have it for both packages, Darius? I'm not sure. Yeah,
they're all gonna get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good, yes. Well, that's a wonderful cocoon of divine energy that'll be around you, permeating from the divine creator every day. So if everybody's kind of struggling with going up and down in your vibration, this is going to kind of put you in a state of more of you, your high vibration of who you are. And it's also going to help you work on things during this 21 days, because I'm going to be sending out an email to everybody. So everybody who's just signed up, don't worry, I'll be sending an email before explaining more about it. But this is going to help you kind of focus on something or a goal that you're going to have within the 21 days of something you want to shift in your life. It could be multiple goals. It could be a goal, but every day I'm going to be sending out really strong frequencies to everybody in the group, and all you have to do is just receive it, and there's not much participation, except people just need to know that it's happening. Of course, everybody who's here, you're going to see it. It's a bonus I'm adding. Just know that you'll be receiving the frequencies all day. And just kind of set a positive intention, I usually say in the beginning of your day, because the energies are going to work on it. You can also set a goal within the 21 days. A lot of people like to just work on a power goal, but you don't have to. You can actually change your goal every day if you want to. But I usually say if you have a goal, kind of stay on that until you get some kind of, you get some rectification or get your goal answered, okay? Get it into your life, manifest it into your life, then you can go on to something else. So this is going to be powerful, everybody. I'm so excited I was able to offer it to package A and B, and it's something I added on at the end. So I hope everybody here just enjoys the energy of being in your higher vibrational energy of your truth, and your personal power will be able to come through you. Just feel more peace and essence of your truth, and you're more grounded. And of course, you're going to work on, if you have any issues here. I'm talking about any issue in your life, okay? I usually just like to say set a goal. So that'll be for everybody. So I'm excited about that. We do have some bonus MP3s too that I'm really excited about too, Darius.
Yeah, let's talk about those really fast. One of the ones I do want to mention I am very excited about is the actual ones dealing with stress and the Divine Blueprint. Mm-hmm. Tell me about these. I know they're very important right now because that stress and the Divine Blueprint, very, very key for moving into our highest space.
Yeah, so I added these 2 extra bonuses, everybody, which are priceless. The Divine Blueprint is actually going to help you not be so susceptible to the world's energy. Yes. So it's going to keep you contained. It will also be clearing out fear on yourself. So it's not just going to be a protection shield. It's actually going to be clearing out your own fear and keeping you clear. So if that's what you're looking for, guys, this is just the bonus that I added. And so that's just part of it. And then I have another one that's wonderful. It's called Clearing Out Viruses and also Protection Against COVID-19. Now, I want to mention this is true, okay? So I hope you never get COVID-19, but it's going to help you with any viruses, okay? So we're talking flu viruses and that. So if you have the virus, it'll definitely help clear it and shorten the duration of it for you. It can also protect you from not getting it. So that's just an extra bonus, and I was guided to do that by my higher self to bring these frequencies. And that's just 2 bonuses I added on top of all this, and it's part of it. So I hope you enjoy those, and I really hope that they really help you. If you do, you can have that for the rest of your life, and just know that that's my love to you. I'm glad I could bring those out and offer them today.
Wow, thank you. And energetically, we want to support people through everything. I always have got to say, follow your doctor's guidance, follow medical advice. Don't neglect that, but don't neglect your energy body as well and your frequency. And Dawn, I want to thank you for doing this. This is really, really amazing. And for people wondering, okay, should I work with Dawn? Can Dawn help me? What would you say? What is it maybe that's different about this work or important that you feel maybe helps people in ways maybe that, is very unique, that Spirit gifted you in a way that is different?
Well, I think people kind of, in a sense, Darius, we're all psychic to a point. And I think that each of us as healers, we all bring a different frequency. And I think that at times people resonate with certain healers or their frequency because that's what they're needing right now. So I really like to work with people who are kind of stuck, who had tried everything out there, have not had much change, and they're just kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay? Now, I'm not just talking about health issues. I'm talking about just sick and tired of being stuck and nothing seems to be changing, and you just need an extra boost. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm helping to kind of boost you out of your reality and get you to what you're really here to do. And if it means just to be simple as peaceful, it doesn't have to be big mountains that we need to climb. Maybe you've just been living in turmoil your whole life, everybody, and you just want to feel peace. I used to be one of those people. Half my life I was living in turmoil with my trauma, so I know that. And so whatever you're wanting, I can work on whatever, but I want you to know that you have to follow your heart guidance and whatever feels true to you. But my frequencies are unique, and I know, based on what I put out to this planet, I'm going to bring you back to your true self. And I'm going to do it pretty quickly. So, and if that's what you're wanting, you want to know what you're here to do. You want to be aligned to your soul more. You want to feel more peace in your body, more grounded, feeling more alive, clearing out some of the stuff that's in the way of it. Then I can tell you, I'm more than happy to help you, and that's what I specialize in. So, thank you.
I love that. And Dawn, we've done so much today. I want to talk a little bit about the shifts you made in your own life as well. For people that may not realize, you've overcome a lot. Any guidance or anything you want to share about that? Maybe what was the most challenging moment, and then what really you feel shifted it for you?
Yeah, well, I think shifting really comes into, for me, my life was not easy. I was homeless, okay? I was homeless and I lived a very challenging life of trauma. But my thing was really letting go and really committing to my soul path, even though I didn't know early on in my life that I was actually even on a spiritual path, except I knew that I was so traumatized that I was really reaching in within myself at a very early age when most kids were out there just playing and having a fun time with their friends. I was actually just going into myself asking for help, just for survival. And when I really got that muscle strong within myself, which is really my soul now, and that's really what I'm embodied with, it's like my life got easier, and I live in this kind of magic, and it's not really it's magic of just being me, and it's like life got a lot easier. So, it went from hardships for me too, everybody. I'm telling you, I went through a lot, but I got through it by just aligning and really shifting into what my soul's vibration, even though I didn't know that was happening. I didn't have a mentor back then, guys, but I reached in, and once I aligned to that energy within me, which we all have, life became more easier. Now, I'm not saying we don't have problems, everybody. Everybody has issues and problems in our life, but we can cope with them better, okay? We don't get too caught into it. We know that things are going to change. There's more of an ease within ourselves. We have more trust within our divine being of who we are. So that's what I bring into people as well. And I brought it into myself first, Darius, to heal my own life, because I had to heal all my traumas and all my past relationships I had with marriages that were dysfunctional and attracting dysfunctional people in my life, half my life, because I grew up with no love in my life, okay? And that's just the way I was trained from the universe. But I'm here with integrity to say that I have healed. I'm still not to say that we're not stopped. All of us is healing. I don't care who you are. Any healer, everybody's healing, okay? Yeah. But I could say that what I teach is right from the heart and exactly from my own experiences, okay? And also, like I said, the energy that comes to me is right from divine source.
I love that. And I want to do this, and bringing divine source to a lot of people, I want to get to some of the questions out there, and they are a lot, so we're going to go straight back to the webcast. And if you've got a question, send them in to myself and Dawn. We want to help you as much as possible. Okay, so we've got a few different questions coming in. One person is writing in, said, this is Tanja. She says, can you let me know, reading my energy, what package might be most beneficial for me? Would it be one-on-one or maybe package A? This is Tanja. She is in Portland, Oregon.
Well, I think it's in a moment thing. And Darius, I would say the person would kind of know if they have something that's long and deep standing and just kind of like I said, you're feeling stuck, then definitely you're a candidate for a session, okay? But if you're not, and I know my MP3s and what I put out here is very powerful, that's good enough, because you're going to be in the 21-day remote as well. So, it's really follow your heart, your expansion, because everybody has that intuition, okay? We just need to tap into that for a moment and see what really feels true to you, what makes you feel expansive, okay?
I agree. I think that is huge advice. And, that expansion can never be understated. It's really important to feel into that. And with that, I want to get to a few other questions. This is always my favorite time. We can kind of really just love on people. Okay, so this person, Margaret, says, I've struggled with anxiety most of my life, especially after the murder of a nephew. I haven't been able to drive out of town for decades. Any idea what the root cause of this anxiety is and what I can do to heal from it?
Yeah, it stirred up some, with her, I'm picking up for her, Darius, that she has some past lifetimes that stirred up within her being, even though it kind of triggered something with her. So, my work goes into past lifetimes, even listening to my MP3s. So, it's just kind of, that's what it is. It's all on earth things. Sometimes it doesn't always for this lifetime. Some people, there's a little question about past lives. Some people think that we just clear them automatically. I think that we do, but I think if there's unresolved past lifetimes and we did not learn the wisdom, they will come through this lifetime, because I do a lot of past lifetime clearings, okay? So I want to give you a heads up on that. So for her, hers is just deep issues of that, just kind of stirred up into her being. So I clear that. So, it's just up to her, whatever she wants to do with it. If she feels that she wants to work with me, I can help her. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. I want to get to a few more. Absolutely. All right. So, we got quite a few here. Michael says, I have struggled with my health, especially mental health, since my early 20s. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia any idea what the energetic cause of that is and maybe how to transform it. And again, we're not doctors, we're not curing, but we're looking at the energy of this, which is very key. For Michael, what would you say there? What are you seeing in his biofield?
Well, yes, and where's he from again?
Looks like Michael has put down Syracuse, New York.
Okay, so make sure I got the right Michael. Yeah, so Michael, you have something from your ancestral line on your father's side. So I kind of feel your father had a little bit of this issue with that. He was nervous. So if you feel that's just some of my deeper work that I do, so he's just living with inherited energy that needs to be cleared, okay? So that can easily be cleared, okay? So that's, it just happens,
All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take one more, and this is going to be an interesting one because we do get into discomfort a lot, and I don't have a name on this one. This is SVAABA, and then that's just part of the email address. Don't know the first name. Maybe that's it, or maybe those are some initials. Right foot pain between the big toe and the next toe, but also my right elbow and shoulder pains that are chronic. Thank you, my angels, Dawn and Darius. Anything you sense there from this beautiful soul? Yeah.
I do you said SAB, and what town are they from? Because I do need to know where they're from.
I don't have anything. If you could write in, if
bummer.
that's you, they just wrote in on the question line there.
Yeah, I need to know where they're from, because it kind of, that's where I tune into. What is the significance
of the left side of the body? Is there a significance there where, if we're having flare-ups in that side, is there anything that particularly can mean?
Yeah, well, right side's more physical, so left side would be more and they're saying that I actually feel for this person that they've had some trauma in this lifetime as well from childhood. So it's just unconscious. It could be some lingering ancestral stuff, because it's usually where it shows up is I usually see it in the left side of the body. But since I don't really know where this person's from, I can't really give a straight answer of what exactly it is. I'm just being honest, my integrity,
That is perfectly fine.
Yeah. I just can't give the straight answer because I don't know who it is.
Very good. All right, I want to do this. We're going to take one final question, and I want to plug in here. And Dawn, this is the best one of my favorites. What is the number one tip you would suggest for people wanting to balance their energy biofield and to finally release physical and emotional imbalances? What would you suggest that they do starting right now?
Okay, so if they're just doing it on their own, as I mentioned, I do think that we should kind of work on number one. I just mentioned it earlier, which is so important to ground ourselves. Now, if they're wanting to balance their biofield and they get the program, well, then they're just going to be in the energy of clearing, okay? So that's all part of why I put this together, and also the 21-day remote, which is also going to be like a major support system for you for 21 days, like a cocoon of divine help and light around you. So, but just for somebody in general, sometimes people do, things get caught in our biofield. I mean, things get caught as trauma, depending, if you're good and you can clear it, great. But I know for myself, I could, in the beginning, I had to get some help when I was early on before I was a healer, from somebody else who specializes in that. So it just kind of depends on where you're at and what you want to commit to as far as your healing journey. Everybody's different. I honor that. But a lot of times if things are kind of stuck, a lot of times I'm just telling you at a deeper level, things can get kind of clogged in our biofield, but also we can have I call it allopathic suppression, which is a deeper part of my work where I clear out things that get stuck from emotions, and also caused from any kind of, if you've been on chronic, I would say any kind of medications and stuff for a long time, a lot of times those can get caught in the body along with the emotions. So that actually can become like cement in your body. So a lot of my work, I'm clearing out a lot of the allopathic suppression as well, if that's the case, from vaccinations and all kinds of things like that, okay? So it gets complex, okay? So, but for just someone in general, Darius, if they just want to do something on their own, sit on the earth. I highly recommend sitting on the earth. And just imagine everything kind of just going down your grounding cord into the earth and just releasing. I mean, if people have had, not so much of anything, medications or any kind of major traumas in your life, you should be able to release that on your own, okay?
I love that. Yes, I appreciate it. Dawn, thank you for being here. It's such a big gift and such a great sense of balance and energy today coming from you and also from all the teams that are supporting the show. And any final thoughts or anything you want to share with the audience today, Dawn?
Well, I'm just grateful to be here to assist and offer my gifts. And I hope I helped everybody who I did talk to today. And, just know that, we are in a great change, everybody, but it's going to get better. And this is a great time for us to really work on ourselves. So I'm all about positive reinforcement, but I'm also here to help people move forward. So I just want to say I hope just listening to the group process that somebody receives some kind of insight or some lifting of your old way of being from what you were before. Maybe it'll kind of get you to your next level. And I'm just grateful to be sharing that here with you today, Darius, and your beautiful show and being with the Soul family. So thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who spent time here with me. I'm just so humble, grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, we love you, Dawn, and we love your beautiful spirit and energy. So, yes, thank you for being here and coming back and sharing this amazing work with people who I know are going to be the ones who will benefit the most from it today.
Yes.
Ah, beautiful. Well, that is Dawn Crystal. And, Dawn, I want to give you one last word. I always get just kind of like a weird intuitive hit, and my intuitive hit is that there's somebody here today who may be going through one of the hardest experiences of their life. And I know, Dawn, you've had a lot of situations in your life that you've overcome. Do you have any words for that person today? Because I do feel they are either on this call now, I think they are, and they're going to be a couple that are hearing it on a replay. What would you say to them?
Just remember, you're not alone on this journey, everybody, and you have love within yourself that wants to reach out and help you. And I'm always big on meditation and trying to connect in with our heart and the inner guidance that actually resides in our heart. And if you could just spend a few minutes a day, I know if you live a busy life and try to connect in, you might not get a word or a voice for your guidance and direction, but really surrendering and asking for help and guidance within your own being. I can tell you that's where I started. I started my gifts. I didn't even know I had my gifts, and I was being strongly guided my whole life. It saved my life in so many ways, Darius. I mean, I can tell you from a child, I could have been in a car wreck. I mean, I was saved from a car wreck. A bunch of kids invited me to a party when I was 16. Somehow, some part of my inner guidance in my heart told me not to go in the car. Everybody died in the car wreck. I was saved, okay? So what I'm trying to say is just follow your heart. Stay within you. That's where your answers are, okay? And that's where I started, and it just grows. It's like your psychic muscle, your internal, your guidance system gets stronger and stronger. And it just evolves. So just trust in that you're not alone. You have so much love around you. All you just might need is just some help of getting out of your current situation and story. Once you start getting above and beyond the story, you'll start seeing a whole new way of being, everybody, that is there to show you a whole new way of being, a joyful life, a happy life that you deserve, and really being soul connected and really, really anchoring yourself into your physical body and really experiencing joy on earth. That's what I really wish for everybody here. And I just want to say, I hope it happens for you. Just trust and know that it will happen, okay? Because we all have the same birthright.
Amazing. Dawn, thank you so much for being here. What an amazing day and what an amazing gift and love you are. Thank you so much. That is Dawn Crystal, and we are talking today about upgrading the energy biofield and doing it through these frequency clearings and these source energy frequencies that come through Dawn. And one of the things that she is going to be helping bring your entire body field into is the resonance of self-love, a sense of freedom, playfulness, but also balancing discomfort, even pain in the body, and bringing in feelings of joy. And I can think of, in this time, it is such a powerful way to reset, rebalance, and realign, especially in light of everything going on. So I want to thank everybody for being here and supporting us and just being part of the U.S. Revolution family. We love you. We honor you. And I know your heart is so much focused in on a much better world for everyone. And I know there are people suffering. So I just want to make note that our prayers are with you and your families anywhere in the world. We are all bringing in this 5D Earth. I believe it. I believe we are moving through a storm of sorts that is bringing up the things that never were and that will not be part of that earth. And so know, as things are coming up in you or in the world or in things you see, it's for us to be aware. It's for us to see and then choose what we want to live with and live through. And we have that discernment, and we are choosing. We are awakening, and we are bringing in these higher frequencies. Much love. Thanks for being here, and thank you always for being in my life. If you want to go deeper or even get 25 minutes one-on-one help with Dawn, Crystal, while they last, these will go quick and they start immediately. Go to uwealthrevolution.com/Dawn, DAWN 19. Much love. We'll see you in the next UL session. Take care.